Hello, and thank you for joining us in today's episode of You Were There. It is always exciting to bring you stories of how CBN Partners is supporting the most vulnerable in our society. But first, let's talk about us, our friends, our families, our communities. We all need support, don't we? And we can all give support from where we are. The woman in our first story found out just how true that is. Take a look.
No matter how strong, powerful, influential, independent, self-sufficient you think you are, you're going to need somebody to be of support to you one way or another. It's just interesting to know that God has put us all here together to be of help to each other. I remember a series of events in my past where people have really been of help to me at my down times. But one I would love to mention happened when I was in school back in Mina, about 15 years ago. I had moved into a compound off campus, and shortly after that, I got very close to a family, a Yoruba Muslim family called the Tijanis. Let me mention that I lost my dad when I was quite young, at a very tender age of 10. And my mom had to struggle to fend for my siblings and I, about 7 of us. So being in school, she just struggled to pay up my school fees, and that was it. So I was literally always broke and lacked food items. So the mother of the family, the Tijanis family, we call her Mama Halima, she had this small provision store where she sold things to, help her children. She had about 5 kids. I would go there like daily to pick things on credit so that I can survive. And Mama Halima never got tired, she never got angry. And then I would owe for months. Or rather, most evenings, whenever she made dinner for her family, she would always save a portion for me. And this continued for like 3 years till I graduated in 2007. One other thing she did that really struck me was during my convocation, I drove down to Mina from Abuja with my fiance, and I called Mama Halima to inform her that I would pass by the house to say hi before proceeding to school. When I got there, I was shocked to see that she made food for about 15 to 20 people. Very low budget food, local rice, stew, ice fish. But I was shocked. The thought and the love behind that act got me all teary, and I just vowed I was going to pay it forward, because this woman has just been consistently of help to me whenever I needed it. Now, fast forward today, besides playing a major role, seeing 2 of her sons through college at the tertiary level, I have been able to render assistance to a lot of people. Most of them I don't even know. I've been able to pay school fees, I've been able to provide shelter, provide food, and even pay hospital bills. And that's because I know I have been helped before in the past. Out of curiosity, I had checked the meaning of support, and Cambridge Dictionary has this to say that support is to agree with or to give encouragement to someone or something so that it can become better or so that it can succeed. Whenever we support anybody, we're just trying to tell the person, I want to see you better than you are now. I want to see you rise up the heights. I want to see you win. I want to see you succeed in life. And you show forth for them every step of the way. But support goes beyond providing food, providing money and all. It's way beyond that. One key scripture for me in the Bible is in 2 Corinthians 1:4. Paraphrased, it says that God has always given us comfort whenever we are troubled, so that when we see other people who are in trouble, we're able to provide comfort for them. In that place we have been comforted. That has kept me going. And I believe for each and every one of us, because we are here together to help one another, there is something in you that you can give to somebody that will help them become better, that will take them to their next level. Imagine Mama Halima wasn't there for me. What could have happened? Support is like a seed. You don't know how far it can go. Render support today. Reach out to people. Give back to community. Partner with 700 Club. Thank you.
If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. That's an ancient African proverb. Truly, when we have each other, we have everything. Imagine if Joy had dropped out of school because no one was there to support her. She won't be the successful lady she is today, helping others to stand. Thank you, Mama Halima, for being a pillar of support. She didn't have much, but she did have heart, and that was more than enough. We can all be the Mama Halima someone else needs, to the people around us and to the whole world, just like the partners of the Christian Broadcasting Network. This next story will help you understand just how important that is.
Nothing means more to life than a little drop of water just when you need it the most. For the women and children of Ninkoro and Angwama Adaki, this meant getting water by any means and from any source.
We rise as early as 4 a.m. in search of water from this pond.
They have no any other means of getting water, and that's the only way they have to sustain their life.
Disproving the convenient belief that water and food contamination have no effect on the average African, the people of Angwama Adaki have sorry tales to tell from their experience.
We fall ill often, and we are told that the water we drink is responsible. We do not have any other source of drinking water.
Now, the women of Angwama Adaki have a reason to sing and dance. This brand new water well is about to change their story. Reverend John Kalmer, CBN's head of humanitarian services, had the singular honor of dedicating the well and commissioning it.
I am happy for this well. I now have access to clean drinking water.
I am so happy, and I am very excited.
This well has given us so much joy.
Such gratitude could only come from a people who really appreciate a life-changing gift. Thanks to Mrs. Susan Bello, who partnered with CBN to make this well possible, the future is looking brighter for the people of Angwama Adaki.
Susan Bello, we are very grateful for this gift you've given us. May God bless you.
Another community that benefited from this circuit of well commissioning was Ninkoro village. The pupils and teachers from this missionary school, built by the only church in the community, had to travel a distance to get precious water. Now the story is different. Thanks to CBN and its partners, these children will not have to spend their study time looking for water.
This world would truly be a better place if we all choose to change it with what we have. What a life-changing event for the people of Ninkoro and Angwama Adaki. Thank you, Susan, for being the answer to their desperate heart cry. God bless you. We'll take a break now, but You Were There continues shortly.
From tough terrains to deep waters, bringing hope and laughter to homes and communities. Thank you, CBN partners, for helping Martha, who was almost going blind as a result of cooking over smoky fires. She had no hope for a better life until CBN gave her a pair of glasses and a brand new business. Now she can look forward to a bright future. The people of Buckinriga village are also grateful to CBN for digging a brand new water well right at the center of their village. Now, the days of lack are over. Thank you, CBN partners, for putting smiles on people's faces.
Great to have you back. If you're just joining us, this is You Were There, where we inspire you to step out and make a difference. Now, Gloria had to walk miles every day in search of precious water. It all came to a head when she almost lost her sight. Coming up after this is a story of what happened next.
Every day, Gloria walks to a dirty pond to get water for the family.
We have to walk several miles and climb the rocks to get water. If you aren't smart or fast enough, you may end up going home with an empty container. Sometimes we spend the whole day looking for water.
Once, when she went to fetch water, Gloria startled a snake that spat venom in her eyes.
I was in so much pain. It burned so badly I could hardly sense anything else.
After Gloria felt her way back home, her husband rushed her to a nearby clinic.
I could not leave my wife in pain. I took all the money we had saved and paid the medical bills.
She recovered, but the whole family lived in fear.
I was scared to go for water, but I had no choice. I needed water for my family.
I didn't want my mother to get water alone, so I went with her. I helped her watch out for snakes.
When CBN heard about Gloria's village and their snake problem, we drilled a well there. Now, everyone can have fresh water close by their homes and away from danger.
I want to thank CBN for giving us clean water. Now Mom won't be afraid of snakes anymore. God bless you.
My wife is safe and the children are healthy now. Thanks to you.
While we were in the village, we found out Gloria and the other women also had to walk miles to grind their grains, so we gave Gloria a grinder. Now, the other women don't have to walk so far, and Gloria is making a little extra money for her family.
Thank you so much for the well and for the grinding machine. Our lives are so much better than they were before. May God bless you.
Hallelujah.
Thank God for the timely response of CBN partners. You didn't only change Gloria's story, but an entire community's. Thank you, CBN partners, for choosing to show God's love to people in need. Up next is a chat with one of our partners. He gives us a revealing glimpse into his commitment to helping others succeed.
Thank you very much for making our time to be here.
It's a great pleasure to be here.
Tell me, why did you make that decision to be a part of CBN? Why did you decide to partner with us?
That decision was made within 2 minutes of my walking into these premises to be part of you. When I got here, I met with Austin and he said, "Oh, we're 700 Club." I said, more than 40 years ago, I've heard of 700 Club. They normally anchor a Sunday radio program and TV program. Is that the same one? He said, yes. Okay, what do you do? He told me, okay, I'll be part of it.
So tell me, what has kept you consistent to this commitment?
It's one thing that I've had in my mind that, Lord, you said you will bless everyone. You will provide for everyone. You're not going to come down from heaven to do that. You shall send people. So one of my prayers is, use me, O Lord.
Absolutely.
And I believe He provided the resources. And from that resources, I decide, to the end of days, I will continue to be a support to humanity.
Wow.
So that's why I am consistently supporting, and I pray that it will never break to the end of my days.
Amen.
It's heartbreaking to hear that some communities could not drink water. This is water that we all drink lavishly in the city center. We even waste a lot of it by leaving our taps on, and people could not find clean water to drink. So I get moved by the fact that the Lord needs to provide for these people. And we're just simply a vessel of honor to His name, where if He's giving me 10, I should share 7.
I want to say to you that your commitment to CBN is saving thousands of lives across the globe.
Very pleased to hear that.
I really want to know, how does that make you feel?
That makes me feel fulfilled.
And I'm sure there are other people who are out there watching and wondering, how can I be a part of this? How would you want to encourage them to come on board?
I will encourage anyone and everyone. People around me, I do encourage, and I will do a lot more of that to let people know that when you give, you receive bountifully. I had a lady colleague of mine in South Africa years back. She's late now, so rest in peace. She said, the giving hand is always on top. Right. That when you give, you're always on top. Right. And when you give, that tenfold what you give will come back onto you. And I can see that myself. It's pretty gratifying that when you give, you will receive. Not necessarily in the manner in which you give. Right. It could be in Lord just saving you from trouble. Right. So that's something you can't measure. You may not even know that it saved you from trouble, but because of what you've done, it causes trouble to go away from you. Right, absolutely. It could save you from accidents, it could save you from all manners of things. Absolutely. So not necessarily you give 10 naira and you get 10 naira back, not necessarily. Absolutely. You get back in multiple fold, in kind, and could be long life, in good health, in blessings to your extended family. Absolutely. So it's really a great thing to give.
Thank you so much for coming on the show.
It's a privilege.
And thank you for doing what you do and being a part of what we do in CBN. Thank you for helping us reach thousands of people out there. And I pray that the blessings of the Lord will continue to remain with you.
Amen. I say to that prayer, but I tell you something. It's good for you to say thank you to people like myself who support you. Yeah. But I think the bigger thanks go to you guys. Yeah. I wonder how you are able to do this. Because giving is not only by money, by your own dedication, calling on people, you've been there all the time, you deserve a greater thank you. And I've stayed some few minutes in this environment, I see the love you radiate. That in itself is good enough for us to take back and watch as an example. So thank you.
And thank you too.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Afolabi, for sharing with us. It's so easy to see your heart through your words. Thank you for making countless lives better than you met them. And to every CBN partner, we truly appreciate your consistent giving. It's providing support to widows without hope and help. Thank you for choosing to restore joy to communities that lack clean drinking water. Thank you for sending doctors and medicines to whole communities in need of medical care. You can only imagine how many lives you've saved through your giving. God bless you and provide for you and yours as you have helped others. You always have the help you need right in the nick of time. Are you watching and you feel a need to save lives right from where you are? Don't hesitate. Follow your heart and be a blessing to the world. Give monthly to help people near and far with as little as 1,000 naira to 84,000 naira monthly, or a one-time gift of any amount. You can change the lives of individuals and communities. To begin, log on to our website and fill the partnership form online or call any of the numbers showing on your screen. Thank you for saying yes.
You were there when the water flowed and the children danced for joy. You were there when the doctors came and saved their little boy. You were there to speak the truth, send the gospel near and far. You were there to change their lives right from where you are.
Thank you, CBN Partners, for making a difference around the world. Your gift of love has changed life and eternity for millions.
When hurting hearts reach out and cry, does anybody care? You were the one who brought the gift. Thank God that you were there.
It's always exciting to hear from you. Thank you for engaging on our social media platforms. Now, if you're new and would love to connect with us or simply get all the cool gist and updates, here's how to find us at 700 Club Partners _NJ on Instagram and Facebook, and 700 Club Nigeria on Twitter. It's time to go, but we'll be back next week with more inspiring stories. Enjoy the rest of your week, and goodbye.